Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kevin Owens gave his all in the ring as a WWE superstar, and he won't be on television for a while due to his neck injury. He recently revealed that the company rejected his pitch to bring back the package piledriver. Lately, the prizefighter has been dropping stars on their head with a package piledriver. A while back, the piledriver was on WWE's list of banned moves, and no one went off script to do it inside the ring. However, times have changed, and Kevin Owens used it until he got injured heading into WrestleMania 41. In an interview on NSIGT with Chris Van Vliet, the former Universal Champion revealed that WWE initially rejected the idea of bringing back the package piledriver on multiple occasions. Later, the company gave him a go at using the maneuver on television. He also added that he didn't want to use the move on Randy Orton, but wanted to use it on television before Penta arrived in the Stamford-based promotion. In November 2024, Kevin Owens did the unthinkable by hitting a package piledriver on Randy Orton on an episode of Friday Night SmackDown. The Viper was hospitalized and disappeared for the weekly product for months before re-emerging at WWE Elimination Chamber 2025. Later, the prizefighter used the move again after he lost to Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event in Long Island. Unlike the Viper, the American Nightmare recovered from it in the coming weeks and eventually defended his title against Kevin Owens in a ladder match at WWE Royal Rumble 2025. After failing to dethrone Cody Rhodes, the former Universal Champion appeared on Monday Night Raw and dropped Sami Zayn on his head with a package piledriver. Later, the prizefighter wrote Zayn off television heading into WrestleMania 41. Akanj is a WWE news writer in Sportskeeda. After getting hooked on professional wrestling in 2008, watching WWE and TNA, he found himself admiring the work ethic and passion of the wrestlers for their craft, the business, and the industry as a whole. With a postgraduate degree in writing and currently pursuing a master's degree in communication, Akanj's knack for writing and love of pro wrestling eventually led him to SK 7 years ago, before he found a permanent place in the division in 2021, initially writing SEO content and transitioning to news in April 2022. He is committed to producing detailed, factual, and unbiased reports free of opinion, which will resonate with both long-term and newer fans. When not writing about pro wrestling, Akanj is engaged in the dynamic worlds of pop culture, anime, and Fortnite. Kevin Owens sat in the corner of the dimly lit production room, a nervous energy buzzing in his chest. Clutching a tablet loaded with years of archived footage, he stared at the paused image on the screen. A flash of brutality frozen in time, an iconic move that once sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. The piledriver. Not the tame versions that had been watered down over time, not the occasional tombstone that The Undertaker was given godlike clearance to perform. No, this was the real deal, the traditional, devastating, neck-crunching piledriver. The move had long been banished from the WWE playbook, a relic of a more ruthless era when safety protocols weren't as prominent and high risk meant high consequences. Kevin took a deep breath. You've got the passion, the storytelling, and the guts. Now you just need the green light. Vince McMahon may have stepped back, but WWE Creative was still a fortress built on hesitation, politics, and PR risk assessments. But Kevin wasn't one to shy away from challenges. After all, this was the guy who once powerbombed his best friend on the ring apron just to prove a point. If anyone could bring back a move buried in controversy, it was him. Creative meetings were usually boring affairs, PowerPoint slides, bad coffee, and buzzwords like brand synergy. But when Owens stood up, every eye turned to him. His energy was different, raw, intentional. I want to bring back the piledriver, he said, not wasting a second. A few jaws dropped, some eyes rolled, and somewhere a writer nearly choked on his coffee. You want to what? Bruce Pritchard leaned forward, half incredulous, half amused. The classic piledriver. The one that made people sit up in their seats. The one that made a match feel like a war zone. He clicked his tablet. Video clips rolled. Terry Funk planting heads into the canvas with reckless glory. Jerry Lawler's Memphis Magic. Owen Hart's infamous botch on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shown for context, not effect. It's dangerous, someone from medical interjected. There's a reason it's on the band. I know that. But listen, moves don't hurt people. Wrestlers using them the wrong way do. I've practiced it. I've done it safely on the indies for years. I'm not talking about using it every match. Just once. Just one moment that needs that final exclamation point. He turned to Triple H, who sat silently, fingers steepled under his beard. You taught us about storytelling. You taught us about stakes. Let me show you what it looks like when the crowd doesn't know what's coming. But they know it means something huge is about to happen. Give me this tool. Just once. For a special match. The room fell into a heavy silence. Triple H exchanged glances with Shawn Michaels, then with the new head of talent relations. Kevin, he finally said, you're one of the best storytellers we have. And you're right. The move is powerful. But the risk? It outweighs the reward. Owens opened his mouth, but Hunter raised a hand. We've worked hard to make WWE a safer place. If we bring this move back, even once, what message does it send? The locker room is full of guys who grew up idolizing you. If you hit it, they'll want to try it. And not everyone's as careful or as experienced as you. Owens clenched his jaw. But what if we frame it differently? Use it the way Mick Foley used thumbtacks. As a last resort. A career-defining moment. Hell, let's even sell the suspension after I use it. Let me get fined. Turn it into a story. Creative murmured, that was kind of genius. Still no, came the firm response. Triple H stood. There are too many eyes on us. Sponsors, shareholders. And you know how viral a neck injury would go right now. Kevin felt the weight of the room collapse onto him. All that effort, all that passion. Denied. Weeks passed. The pile-driver pitch faded into backstage legend, whispered about in catering and among ring crew with a touch of reverence. Owens kept working. His promos fire, his matches clinics in storytelling. But part of him felt like something essential had been locked away. He started teasing it on live TV. A double underhook setup that made fans gasp, only for him to turn it into a safe powerbomb. A back bump that looked like it might go into a sit-out driver. Until it didn't. The fans noticed. Twitter blew up every time he so much as hinted at it. Let KO drop the driver became a trending hashtag. Even Pat McAfee brought it up on commentary once. You think he's gonna do it, Cole? You think Kevin Owens is gonna drop it old school style? But it never came. Not officially. Then came WrestleMania. Owens versus Sami Zayn in a brutal, emotionally charged, unsanctioned match. A culmination of years of friendship, betrayal, redemption, and rivalry. The match hit its final act. Blood, sweat, broken tables, and two exhausted warriors circling each other. Then it happened. A double leg takedown, hooked arms, the lift. The crowd went silent, not booing, not cheering, just watching, holding breath. Sami struggled, eyes wide, mouthing, "You wouldn't." Kevin hesitated. And then, he dropped him into a super kick, not a pile driver, but close enough to cause a collective groan and then a thunderous cheer. The crowd got it. They understood the tease, the respect, the restraint. The move wasn't used, but the legend of the pitch had made it more powerful by its absence. Backstage, Triple H clapped him on the shoulder. You pushed the line without crossing it. You told the story without needing the danger. That's next level. Owens shrugged. Still think I could have hit it safely. Hunter smirked. I know you could have. But tonight, you reminded everyone what storytelling really is. The pile driver never returned. Not officially. But thanks to Kevin Owens, it was never forgotten either. It became part of the lore, a forbidden exclamation point that hovered just out of reach. Forever threatening, never delivered. And that made it more powerful than any move in the book. Let me know if you want to turn this into a script-style promo or a segment outline too.